if I show up every day giving it my best shot, I will eventually be able to do the best that I personally possibly can be. That may not be the best in the world. However, after long periods of time, after doing the reps over and over and over and over and over again, the best that I, Kevin Yoder, can possibly do might eventually end up being the best in the world or very close to it. But we'll never know unless we show up every day, give it our best shot. There's three types of doing our best, but everyone wants to talk about being the best in the world, and I used to do the same thing. I'm not going to do this unless I'm the best in the world. I think I got that concept originally from, which I appreciate, by the way, which is, I got it from Seth Godin's book, The Dip, which he basically says in The Dip is, don't start something unless you intend to be the best in the world at it. And I think that that's lofty, and I love the idea of it. And I also aspire to be the best version I can be in that particular thing. But I think it also is something that might set people up for failure. And here's why. Because that goal is so big. How do you get there? I'm going to break that down for you. There's three types of showing up our best. Of course, that's the first one, is the best in the world. But if we're not the best in the world the first week or the first month or the first year or the first decade, well, then that goal leaves us feeling unfulfilled. But the first place that we can actually show up our best is the most helpful place to start, because it leads to the next and then the next. And that's giving it our best shot. I was up, I estimate 3 hours last night, processing something. I had a speech contest last weekend. The results weren't what I had envisioned, and yet I learned a lot through the process, and I've already pivoted and made adjustments so that the next time it's better. But I didn't sleep. So my point with that is, today I'm not my best. I'm probably running at about 60% of what I could be, the way I feel, just feeling like dragged down a little bit and feeling a little bit, maybe a little bit unambitious. That's why I'm out for a walk during lunch. So at the same time, here's the kicker though. I'm still going to give it my best shot today. I'm going to bring all I can. I went out and went for a walk today to increase my energy so I can bring the best energy, the best version of me today. So my 60%, I'm actually bringing the 60% of the possible 60% to the equation, rather than me saying, you know what, I didn't sleep last night, so I'm just going to bring whatever. I'm not intentional about it, and I'll bring 20% of myself because I didn't sleep, so y'all eat it. No, I'm bringing my best self today. I'm giving my best shot. I'm going to bring my best version of me today. Now, what happens when we bring our best self, give each day, each thing we're doing, whether it's a sport, or in this case, I was talking about the speech, or a new business, or a sales call, or you list it, whatever the thing is, or a project, and you give it your best shot every day. Regardless of how you feel, you still may feel like shit, but we're talking about giving it your best shot, not having an excuse because you don't feel like it or you don't feel well. It's still your best shot, whatever you can do. If you're 50% today, then bring all of the 50%. And then by doing that, we're stacking those versions, those best of me, best of me, best of me. Well then, or best shot, best shot, best shot. Then eventually, by stacking that, we end up bringing the best possible version of ourselves that we can to the equation. Fully recognizing that may not be the best in the world. I may not be the best speaker in the world. I can acknowledge that. But what I can not acknowledge is that I don't give it my best shot every time, and that I don't do the best that I possibly can do based on experience, based on knowledge and inputs into the topic that I'm speaking about, based on studying personal growth and development, based on studying speaking, based on studying influence, based on knowing what moves an audience. If I show up every day giving it my best shot, I will eventually be able to do the best that I personally possibly can be. That may not be the best in the world. However, after long periods of time, after doing the reps over and over and over and over and over again, the best that I, Kevin Yoder, can possibly do might eventually end up being the best in the world or very close to it. But we'll never know unless we show up every day, give it our best shot. And then secondly, keep doing that over and over again. Every day, no excuses. The best shot is the best tool we have for becoming the best in the world, because the middle one is allowing us to step into who we really are. We can only do that through the habit of giving our best shot each and every day. And then eventually, when we might just look up and have the benefit of being the best in the world by following this process. I hope this has served you today. Remember that. I'm gonna recap it for you. Number one is give it your best shot every day. And do it every single day, whatever you're up to. You know what the thing is. Our hands are, I like to say our hands are on, our DNA's on everything. And that means it's profound, given that when we leave the scene of the thing, people know we touched it. People know that it was our writing assignment. People know that it was our sales call. We record our calls. We can listen to each other's calls and understand, did I bring my best shot today, the best version of me? And then we step into the absolute best version of who we are in that thing by doing it over and over again each and every day without excuses. And then finally, we can possibly, if everything lines up, be the best in the world. But you can't skip the 2 rungs on the ladder. You can't just go from where you are to the best in the world without applying those first 2. Hopefully this has served you today. Now, the takeaway, go out there and give it your best shot today in the thing. You may not feel good. You may be tired. You may be sick. Happens all the time. But what if you're only 20%? Give it your 20%. That's your best shot today. You have a sports event today? My kids have track today, and my daughter's not feeling well. What if she gives it 100% of the 30% that her body's giving her? That's giving it your best shot. Go out there and do that today, and eventually you might be able to bring your best version of you and then be the best in the world. All right.
I was born to shine.